Yo, hey, what's up, guys? So the other day I was talking with a friend and we were discussing our favorite 1980s vintage figures. His, of course, were these in front of you, which were 1986 Rambo action figures. Now, at the time when he was actually telling me about them, his favorite memory was playing with the Black Dragon. I told him, hey, I have the white and black dragon at home, and I believe I did a video sometime in the past, kind of just briefly showing them off. I couldn't find my video, so I was searching through YouTube for maybe other related videos, and to my surprise, there were none, guys. I could not find a single YouTube video talking about either the white or black dragon from the Rambo series. Now, a lot of you may not consider these as one of your favorites or one of the best figures, but I thought back in the day that they were really cool only because of they were ninjas, of course, and they had the amount of accessories that they came with that were really awesome with the Rambo figures. So I figured, you know what, dude, I want to make a video. I'm going to talk about these. Because he doesn't have them, of course. He remembers them, and they're kind of hard to find 100% complete that aren't mint on card. You know what I mean? So let's just jump right into it.
Rambo.
So here are the both white and black dragon figures. Originally, they first were introduced in the Rambo cartoon series back in the 80s, and the black dragon was the first one to be introduced in the TV series. He was hired by Ravage to pretty much be a mercenary, or kind of an employee, if you want to say, and his main job was to capture or kill Rambo. Now, later on, I believe about 20 episodes later, the White Dragon was introduced. The whole story behind the White Dragon was his main purpose was to either capture the Black Dragon or at least obtain the ninja swords. There were old ninja swords that the Black Dragon stole, and his main purpose was to get those swords back and, of course, capture the Black Dragon and work with Rambo. Time. He eventually was kind of I don't want to say hired, but was kind of an associate with the Freedom Forces. Let me show you, hopefully you guys remember. Let's see here, focus. There's the Freedom Forces logo, right? Kind of identifying the good guys. And the bad guys had their Ravage logo. There we go. Which is kind of a skull with a lightning bolt. Okay. So these are, like I said, pretty common to find. Oop, focus again. These are pretty common to find on eBay, but the hard part is finding 100% complete with all the accessories. The hardest things to find, guys, on these are, of course, the knife that are right here and the little throwing star. Those are always the hardest to find. And let me show you the other one. They're pretty much identical, so they don't have their own specific knife or throwing star. So as you can tell, they're pretty mint. They're pretty nice condition. Now, one really cool thing, guys, about these Rambo figures that I really enjoyed, each specific Rambo figure had his or her own special weapon. Meaning, let me point back to Rambo, right? Rambo had his rocket launcher. His rocket launcher was kind of signified as his main weapon, and usually the main weapons had a special little characteristic, meaning either they were spring-loaded of some sort. Rambo's, of course, was spring-loaded with a rocket, and it was pretty much, let's see if I can get this into frame if you guys can see it. It was pretty much controlled by a string, a drawstring. There was a nice size spring inside, and the string, you would pull it, right, and launch or let go of the string, and when you're pulling the actual string, the rocket would then push against the spring inside and would eventually shoot out once the string was let go. A lot of figures had that type of mechanism. Rambo was one of them, and of course, the Black Dragon was the other. Let me show you his bow and arrow here. So as you can tell, it has the same type of ball and string, and again, you would pull it at the very end, and it gets to a certain point, you would let go, and the rocket would go firing out. and it was pretty strong, guys. He could go pretty far. So this is really cool. Black Dragon, that was his main figure, and of course he had his ninja sword in the back. And I forgot what this weapon is called. Some type of sickle and chain. I don't remember what it's called. There we go. And of course in the cartoon, they always did their famous, kung fu and ninja type style fighting. He has his own little tattoo there. I forgot what the tattoo symbols and the shirt symbols mention. I believe, I don't know, something, the Black Dragon Gang. I don't recall. But you get the idea. Now, anyways, let's jump into the White Dragon. The White Dragon, guys, again, he was a good guy. And I guess, the story behind these, I forgot to mention, they were twin brothers, guys. They were twins. And I don't recall the full emphasis, but I believe the Black Dragon ended up killing their father. That's all I recall. But jumping into this one, guys, here's the White Dragon. There's his throwing star, of course, and then he has his knife there. Pretty much the same sickle and chain. And his main weapon, by the way, he does have a smaller bow and arrow. Let me get this off. So he has a smaller bow and arrow, which is right here. And a lot of people confuse this bow and arrow to be associated with the Black Dragon, and it's not, because he has the bigger one. So there's this one. And his special weapon is this backpack with this samurai sword attached to it. And let's see if this works. There is a button which you press, and this arm comes shooting out backwards, and the sword kind of slices upwards. So let me show you here. Hopefully this will work. Let's see here. I don't want to get my finger chopped off. Oh, did you see it, guys? Let's see if I can do this a little bit better. Get this guy out of the way. Get it to focus. There we go. The knife is stopping it. So it comes up around, and of course, move his hand. It would end up slicing upwards, and I would feel sorry for the person standing right next to him, So, yeah, you get the whole gist. Now, the reason why it's not working is because I think I have this on the wrong leg. So, when it was slicing, the actual little knife would get caught right there. So, let me show you the back, guys. It's pretty much spring-loaded also again, and I have a hard time focusing. Forgive me. So this goes all the way back, and there's a little clip that it clips onto, which holds it in place, and of course the sword will end up going there. Okay, so that's pretty cool, guys. And I noticed that this backpack, like I said, it does get broke quite a bit, where either this gets broken or it doesn't work anymore. So, and the sword ends up, getting chopped off or broken also. So it's really nice to have these, 100% complete and in really nice condition. Let's see if I get that to stand again. And then, of course, with his twin brother there. So here's a side comparison, guys. The Black Dragon is standing right next to the Boba Fett 6-inch Black Series Star Wars figures. And, of course, here's your original G.I. Joe Zartan and, of course, Snake Eyes. So you can kind of get the idea that it's a little bit taller than your 6-inch. I would say maybe 6 1/4, maybe a little under that. So they're pretty tall. Hope this kind of gives you kind of a base idea how tall hopefully this gives you a base idea of how big they are. And then Rambo in the background. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. Let me know. If you want to kind of pictures, or if you have any, like I said, questions about what items came with what, or pretty much just, I don't know, a better description. I tried my best. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If not, let me know if you need something in the comments below. Go ahead and write that in, and that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care and peace.
Rambo.